Welcome to the weekly wrap with Coach Stevie G. This is where I take you through all the results for the round. So let's get straight into it. A massive big thank you to Jack for hosting last week, stepping up and taking the reins and running the weekly wrap for me. It actually was the most viewed weekly wrap this year. So I'm not sure if that's reflecting the great work that he did or if it was because he watched it 50 or 60 times that week. But either way, thank you, Jack. And anytime you want to do it again, you're very, very welcome. All right, let's look at the results. So we had a five-way tie. The Fabulous Five all getting 6 correct and 0 for the margin. They are Fluffy Grey, Belly 95, Lily is a Beast, Henry with his Zeds, and Tipperary Panther. Well done to all of you 5. Moving on to have a look at the overall ladder leader, and it's Hayne Plain, 116, 8 clear of Lucky Ducky 656. Coach Stevie G stays in the 3rd spot, but ties with Lucky Ducky. You got Tipperary Panther, she moves into 4th spot, so she's jumped a spot or 2, and Bunny's 22 in 5th, and then you got Parasun in 6. That rounds out the top 6. But Hayne Plain, clear leader, 8 points in front on 116. Well done, mate. All right, moving into the teams comp. We're going to try a different camera angle here. How do I get to that? Let's try it over there. Right, so Team Davis versus Team Gaznia. So Gaznia beat Davis 42-37. That was led by Tipperary Panther. She gets 3 Dally M points. Henry with his Zeds, both getting not 4 rounds, but both the round 22 leaders. And then Eagle Lover with 1 single point. Moving on to Team Beatson versus Team Lewis. Lewis wins 41-36 with Fluffy Grey. Also the round 22 leader. He got 3 Dally M points. Coco Brown gets 2 Dally M points, and Lucky Ducky gets 1 single Dally M point. Moving on to the next lot of head-to-head, Team Churchill versus Team Johns. Churchill wins 37-33 with Here Comes the Roosters getting 3 Dally M points. Mitch Scaife gets 2, and the Toppers G gets 1. Lily is a Beast. She got 3 Dally M points with the head-to-head between Team Messenger and Team Meninga. Happy 5-4-3-2-1. He gets 2 Dally M points. Well done, mate. Bronx 78 got 2 as well. From Fraser 153 got 1 Dally M point. Okay, having a look at the Dally M leaderboard. I've mixed it up a little bit this week in the order. But this is our Dally M leaderboard. We only have 1 more week of the regular season for the teams comp. So this round coming up, round 23, is the last chance to get Dally M points. So if you're not on this ladder in the top 7, unfortunately, you're out of contention to win the Dally M medal, because obviously you can only get 3 Dally M points. So you need to be on 15 points to have a chance to at least tie with Elizabeth on 18. So these are the top 7 in contention for the Dally M points, and also in contention for the $100 prize money. So it is Elizabeth, Hayne Plain, the Beast, Bunny's 22, Henry with his Zeds, Winnie Neal, and Lucky Ducky 656. I've added a couple of extra columns. You can see the margin there as well as the overall points. The reason I've done that is if you are tied at the end of round 23, which is the end of the regular season for the team's comp, it will go and count back on your margin. It happened in the first year between the Beast and D-Train. So there will be a count back, and that's how we will count it back by the margins. But I also put in another column there that you can have a look at, that you can see where they're coming overall in the actual main tipping comp. So Elizabeth is coming 21st in the main tipping comp, but is leading the Dally M medal. So it goes to show that you could be anywhere in the ladder and have a chance of winning this Dally M medal and the $100. You've got Bunny's 22. He's not coming 47th. I don't know why that says 47th. I'm pretty sure he's up in the top 10. But there you can see where they are positioned in the overall ladder, and also their margins. There's a few extra columns that I've added for this week. Moving on to the teams comp ladder, you have Team Meninga, Team Lewis 1st and 2nd. Team Churchill moves into 3rd spot. Team Johns and Davis moves down into 4th and 5th. And you've got Gaznia moving into 7th, and Team Beatson in 8th spot. So it'll be really important to have a look at the overall ladder next week, because that will sort out where you sit in the finals series. Everybody makes the finals. All 8 teams make the finals. It just depends on what position you finish to who you actually play. which is a fantastic segue into my next little graphic, which is not that one, it's the next one, so I'll get to it. Round 23 fixtures is Johns versus Lewis, Churchill versus Messenger, Davis versus Beatson, and Gaznia versus Meninga. So if you're up for the Dally M medal, have a look to see who you're playing against and have a look at who those other team members are, because it'll be important to have a look at who your head-to-heads are against to see if you can snag the Dally M points or how it's going to impact that overall ladder. But moving on to the final series, as I said, this will run exactly the same as the NRL football comp. So 1 verse 4, 5 verse 8, 6 verse 7, second verse third. You can see how it all works there with this graphic. Obviously, next week we will have the order in which everyone finishes, and then the actual graphics will reflect the teams that are going head to head. So obviously, if you're in the top 4, you'll get a second bite if you lose in the qualifying finals. If you're in the bottom 4 and you lose, you'll be eliminated because you'll be in the elimination finals, obviously. Have a look at the graphic. It works the same as if you know how the football comp works, then this is exactly the same as how this works. But that's it. That's all we've got for the update of the tipping comp. And as I always say, keep your tips smart, your banner sharp, and remember, it's all fun and games until the final whistle.